Good afternoon, Georgetown. It is Wednesday and it's time for our midweek news update. We have 6 items for you. Number 1, I am freshly back from sabbatical this week. I want to thank you for the 8 weeks away. It has been good. It's been replenishing for me. My hands, instead of handling chalices, have been calloused, and that's been a good thing, to do some home improvement projects, a little bit of reading, and just replenishing after 2020, which was a challenging year for everyone. But I want to say thank you for that time, and it was very good, and I'm glad to be back. Number 2 on our list is this week and next week, school begins, and we want to encourage you to be remembering families, praying for them in this time of letting go. Sometimes that letting go comes with some relief and gladness. Some of it comes with some stress, as you can only imagine. And to remember to be praying for teachers and school administrators and all of those community leaders right now who are doing a juggling act of how do we do this together, and how do we maintain and preserve unity. So by all means, remember our students, our families, our teachers and administrators in your prayers. Number 3, this Sunday we are going to be welcoming Pastor Dale Slings, who is our trained interim specialist, who's going to be with us for a number of months. And Dale and his wife Gloria are going to be introduced to our congregation on Sunday. He won't be preaching, but there'll be an opportunity for you to see him, meet him, hear a little bit more about him, and we're looking forward to having him not only here this Sunday, but in the Sundays to come. Number 4, if you come onto campus, you may see some of these strange objects. Is this an outdoor grill? What is this anyway? Our community relationships team, at least 6 months ago, said, you know what, there are a number of churches in the area that are putting in disc golf courses, frisbee golf courses. This is a frisbee golf target, and Wellspring Church locally has one. The Summit Church in Holland has one. Covenant Life just down the road put in a 9-hole course, and ours just came in this week, and we've got some staff and volunteers who have been slowly putting in this 9-hole course around our campus. It's a wonderful way of reaching out to the community. We expect to see neighbors and friends from all places coming and playing this course. It's not ready yet for play. There'll be maps. There'll be a kickoff celebration. But if you come onto campus wondering what in the world is this, that's what it is. Number 5 on our list is to recognize that after Labor Day, Wednesday programming will begin. The Sunday after Labor Day, which I believe is the 12th, we're going to do a kickoff. And that kickoff is going to involve a pancake brunch. So we want to invite you to come to that. It'll be outside. We're hoping for a great turnout where we can be together again and be together outside, and to break bread together, or in this case, break pancakes together. So the programming begins the Wednesday after Labor Day. The Sunday program will actually begin 2 weeks after Labor Day, and we want to encourage you to be engaged in that in whatever ways that you're able. That leads me to the 6th point, which is in the days to come, you're going to hear more about our More Like Christ series. In fact, this Sunday I'll talk more about it. Just like last year, we did crosswords, where every month we featured a word that we have in relationship with one another and with God. This year, the curriculum is going to look like what are the practices that we can engage in, both personally, family, small group, and in a wider community, the practices that help us look more like Jesus. So there will be monthly resource guides for you, for personal study, for families, for small groups. We're going to follow a preaching series related to that, and you'll hear more about that in the next week or two. But Sunday, I'm going to say a little bit more in summary form about what we're after, what we're trying to do with this series, and if you've been part of our life together with Crosswords, you'll know what the discussion guides and the resource material will look like, because we're gonna copy that, just with different themes and a different focus. And the theme for the year is, how can we look more like Christ? So this is what we do, and this is who we try to be as a community of faith, and we try and engage in conversations and care and engagement with a wider world, because we recognize that we are the walking versions of Jesus, some of which our neighbors and our friends and our coworkers, we're the only version of Jesus they ever get to see. So how can we be more like Christ? I'm also reminded that this has been a summer of significant loss for members of our community, and we want to be praying for them. Many of you know that there is a visitation tonight and a funeral tomorrow, and this is one of the important things that we do for one another. We support and care for one another, and we also remember that these losses trigger other memories of loss in our life together. How wonderful it is that we do not do that alone. Certainly God is with us, but oftentimes God is with us with the people who are our brothers and sisters, and they are God with skin on, and we're grateful for that gift together too. On this day, may the peace of the risen Christ be with you.